In the picturesque countryside of England, 10-year-old Alex watched as his mother, Melanie, packed their bags in a hurry. Her partner, Pops, stood by, a mysterious smile playing on his lips. Alex had always known his family was unconventional, but this sudden decision to uproot their lives and head to a far-off commune in Morocco felt like a whirlwind. Melanie's restless spirit had always led them on adventures, but this time, Alex couldn't shake the feeling of unease. He missed his grandmother, the warm and comforting presence who lived just a few miles away. As they embarked on their journey, Alex couldn't help but feel a pang of homesickness. Upon arriving at the remote commune in Morocco, Alex found himself surrounded by a vibrant community of artists, musicians, and free spirits. The colorful tapestries and exotic scents filled the air, but amidst the chaos and excitement, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Melanie and Pops seemed to be drifting further away from him, lost in their own world of freedom and rebellion. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Alex's longing for stability grew stronger. His grandmother, back in England, became his beacon of hope. She had always been the anchor in his life, the one who made him feel safe and loved. One day, when Melanie and Pops were caught up in a heated argument, Alex made a decision that would change his life forever. With tears in his eyes, Alex called his grandmother and poured out his heart to her. He begged her to come and rescue him, to take him back to the familiar streets of England where he belonged. And true to her unwavering love for her grandson, his grandmother wasted no time. She boarded the next flight to Morocco, determined to bring Alex back home. The reunion between Alex and his grandmother was filled with tears of joy and relief. As they boarded the plane back to England, Alex felt a sense of peace wash over him. He knew he was finally where he belonged, in the embrace of family and love. Years passed, and Alex grew into a young man with a thirst for knowledge and stability. His grandmother ensured he received a proper education, and Alex thrived in his studies, determined to carve out a bright future for himself. However, the past has a way of catching up with us. One fateful day, while on a vacation to Spain with his grandmother, Alex spotted a familiar figure in the crowd, Melanie and Pops. His heart raced as he realized they had found him. Before he could react, they whisked him away, promising a life of freedom and adventure once more. But this time, Alex was different. He had tasted the sweetness of security and stability, and he knew he couldn't go back to the nomadic life he once lived. As they traveled between France and Spain, Alex felt a sense of suffocation closing in on him. He yearned for the familiar faces of his friends, the comforting routine of his everyday life. And so, one night, as Melanie and Pops slept soundly, Alex made his escape. With the help of a sympathetic delivery driver, he embarked on a journey back to England, back to the place he knew as home. As he reunited with his grandmother, tears of relief streamed down Alex's face. He had finally broken free from the chains of his past, ready to embrace the future that awaited him. Meanwhile, Melanie and Pops faced the consequences of their actions, held accountable for the child abduction that had torn Alex away from his rightful path. And so, as the sun set over the rolling hills of England, Alex stood tall, a survivor of his past and a dreamer of his future. With his grandmother by his side, he knew that he was truly home, where love and security awaited him, a beacon of light in the darkness of his tumultuous past.